In this video, we're going to show you how to schedule a ride at a later date, or what we affectionately call book later. This is Porter, and welcome to Transporter TV. Let's get to it. So, in the previous video, we showed you how to create accounts in both the on-demand section and the book later section. Now we're going to show you how to schedule a ride in the book later section. So what you want to do is, once you're on the main screen, you want to click the book later button at the top right hand corner of your screen. We're going to push book later. All right. So now we're in the book later section. As you notice, first of all, there are 4 buttons at the bottom. You're familiar with the sign up button right here, but the home button will always take you back to this page once you're in the book later section. The page up button right here, let's just illustrate it. No matter what, will always take you back to the top, to the select pickup location area. And the concierge button, I'm not going to push that because that's going to open the dialer for you to call our customer service phone number. So the first paragraph details a little bit about our company, our mission statement, and what we're about right here. Please read through everything in its entirety to get a better feel and a sense of what the transporter provides and addresses in your transportation needs. The next section right here is the select pickup location section. Now, it's very important to know that the flow of our book later system is different from most systems, a la Google Calendar or a Google Maps system, so to speak, where you just put in an address. Our system is zone-based or based on your zip code. The best way to sum it up is if you're familiar with Charlotte, you'll see different pictures of different areas around the city right here. Or if you're unfamiliar with Charlotte, you would need to have your address, and you would need to have specifically the zip code for your address. The zip code is in numerical order, 28202, 28203, 28204. But all of the Charlotteans are the people that have been here for a little while. They'll know the difference between Uptown, South End, Midtown, Plaza Midwood, the Music Factory, Myers Park, Charlotte Douglas Airport. You at least know where you live. Hopefully you know where you live. And you'll probably know what side of town you work on. So we're going to make an easy appointment. Let's say we're at the Epicenter in Uptown, and we're going to go to Charlotte Douglas Airport. So we're going to select the Uptown section right here. All right, give that a sec to load up, and there we go. We're in the Uptown section. Every different section has a different description of that area, and also has a transporter points of interest. These are points of interest that I find in those particular areas: restaurants, high-end, low-end, different things. Like Uptown is the Panther Stadium, the Charlotte Hornets, BB&T Ballpark, Romer Bearden, Epicenter, Merchant and Trade Restaurant, Bentley's Fahrenheit, Crave, a variety of different things right there that you may like within Uptown. So use these recommendations as we stand behind all of those. So if you'll notice, and this is the second time I've made this video right here, but if you notice, there's a green section now, whereas on your particular app, you might not notice a green section yet because you haven't scheduled an appointment. So because this is the second time I scheduled an appointment, which I deleted a previous video by accident, that's why it's showing an appointment. In this section, you'll see, and you'll get one of these once you create your first appointment. So let's create an appointment, and we'll go from there. So let's say we want to go from Uptown to the airport. Let's scroll down right here. We're going to keep looking until we find, oh, there it goes, Uptown to Charlotte Douglas Airport. It's 30 minutes and it's $25. Also, it tells a little bit about the airport right here and transporter points of interest around the airport. All right, so we're gonna just push that, and you'll see an area open up right here. So you'll see, please add to your appointment, all that apply. One extra stop along the way for an extra $10 for 15 minutes, and 2 extra stops along the way for an extra 30 minutes and $20. If you have someone along the way that you have to pick up, you would click one of these 2 things. Depending on the different types of appointments, you might have as many as 5 or 6 different add-ons because they're all different in different categories. With that being said, we're not going to add any of those. Let's say we want to go to the airport on Wednesday the 18th. Let's say we want to go at 4 p.m. So we would select the 18th right there, and we're going to scroll down. Please also pay attention as make sure you select PM from AM. It's a lot of AMs early because these are in 15-minute intervals. And we're going to scroll down and look, 4 p.m. is available. If you don't see your available time, that means that we're already booked up for that time. So you would either have to select an earlier time, a later time, or try to request us on demand when we get closer. If you select us on demand, that's not going to guarantee that you're going to have a pickup. But if you do see an appointment and you select a time here, that is guaranteeing you will have a car and a driver, and someone will be there at that specified time to pick you up. So we're going to click 4 p.m. right here. It says continue, but you also have the option to add a time, which you would add this time. And if you wanted to select another time on a different date to the airport from uptown, you could do that. You could also select reoccurring times. For all of our business clients, corporate clients, you might fly out every Monday morning at 5:30 a.m. You want to get picked up at 5:30 a.m. You could do that using reoccurring times, and you could put that information in and pay for all of those rides and book all of those rides at one time. We're not going to do that today. We're just going to select this one appointment, click continue. All right. Now, I've already filled this information out. As I said, I made a mistake earlier, and I had already put my information in. Emails in there, Epicenter, Charlotte Douglas Airport. This is your basic information, name, phone number, email address. You have to put the information there where we'd be picking you up from. So we're going to say Epicenter. Epicenter, and we're going to say Charlotte, NC. Now, the system is not perfect, so if it doesn't find your exact epicenter, your pickup location a la Google Maps, don't worry, it's okay. We have experienced drivers, and they will know the epicenter from Montford or whatever. So just put the epicenter in there. If you want a little more information, you could put epicenter uptown or something like that if you want to be sure. And you'll also know who your driver is as well once you schedule an appointment. So if you have any questions, you can also contact them once you're assigned to a driver, once you book a ride. Additional information for your driver, if you wanted to put any information, the epicenter, please pick me pickup will be at the stairs on Trade Street. So anybody knows the epicenter, the Trade Street side is where the stairs are versus the College Street side. Once again, we have real drivers. They're not Uber drivers. So they're experienced and they'll know what you're talking about. If they don't know what you're talking about, they'll give you a call and figure out exactly what you need on the day of or the day before. Or you can contact them as well because you'll have their contact information. All right, so we're going to go to Pay Now. Hit that button. All right, and we already have a card on file. It's $25 as you see right here. We're going to select that card right there. If you wanted to include a tip, you could do 10%, 15, 20%, or you can click a custom amount. This is one area that you could tip in if it's not a corporate or usually a corporate card may only have a base amount that you can put. But with this, you can also tip here, and each driver will also have their own individual Venmo and Cash App, and they'll send you a link for that where you can tip them on Venmo or Cash App separately from this. So you have 3 different options to tip your drivers. Once again, tipping is not necessary, but it is greatly appreciated. So with that being said, we're going to pay and confirm. And one sec right here while the system's processing. All right, and success. We are all paid for right here. And you'll get this pop-up. It says you're booked. Your reservation has been booked, and you'll receive an email confirmation. All right, so let's flip it around. I'm just going to show you what we'll receive on the email side right here. One second. All right, so you will receive 2 emails right here. The first email is your confirmation email. It has a picture of one of the vehicles you'll be riding in. It says your appointment's been scheduled. Has your driver phone number right here and your driver's name. So you know everything about your driver that you need to know for this. You're riding with Porter the Transporter, and this is his phone number, my phone number. So it tells your new appointment, pickup time. You have cancellation. You can cancel from the email right here. You can sign up for a Transporter Supporter subscription. You can add this appointment for all of the corporates and admins. You can add this straight to your iCalendar from here, or you can add to your Google Calendar from here. Pickup location is Epicenter Uptown, and it already have the driver has all of the other information, so you're okay right there. A few things to note. Let's just select right here. You push the change and cancel button. It takes you to this pop-up where you can cancel this ride, you can reschedule this ride, or you can edit the information that you've already put into this. So this is one place you can do this, and I'll show you another place that you can do this in this video as well. So we're going to go back right here. The second email that you'll receive is also for the admins and the business minded clients. Here is your actual payment receipt from our payment processor right here. So it tells the amount, it tells the date paid, and it tells what you've scheduled, who you've scheduled, or who scheduled a ride right there, what it's for, and an amount right there. If you have any questions, as below, you can reach us at support@carolinatransporter.com or call my direct line right here. That number will eventually be changing as well after we get everything completely set up right here. So you have those emails right there. We're going to flip it back over to the app. Now, one other thing, we're going to select done right here, and done takes you back to the book later page. Remember, if you ever want to get out of here, you can just push the back button at the top left-hand corner right here. But we're going to go in any appointment. Let's just say, I don't know, whatever. Let's say Noda. Everybody loves Noda. All right. And as you see, our new appointment will be right here. And you should have a green box now if you didn't have a green box before. Also, in addition to that, if you select the actual date right here, the black, the darker green type, it will open up your current appointment, and you'll see those same options that you had from your email right there. Cancel, reschedule, edit forms. You can add to your Outlook calendar, add to your Google Calendar. And as far as getting out of here, you can just you can click the home button right here, and that'll take you back to the main page. And let's just go ahead and close that out, and you're right back to the main app page, Book Now page. So this concludes the Book Later tutorial. If you have any questions, email me at support@carolinatransporter.com, and let's get started scheduling some appointments. So thank you so much, and we appreciate your business.